Peace. This is Star with the Star Blooms. 555. 558. 559. (111) and 1111. 222. 314. 676. 817. These numbers could be, I just heard these numbers could be alignment or designment. You discern. Yeah. Someone is wanting to access your energy by way of drudging up old traumas and pains from the past that they believe that you haven't healed. Which is unfortunate for them, because it's basically a rate of recognition that this is the only way that they could be able to gain access to your Trinity. We're in the rate of surrender, a lot of us. Which is what's irritating a lot of people who perceive themselves to be in race of leadership right now, because they recognize how even though we look like we're not in a rate of winning due to this farce of sacrifice, due to the rate and the omission, the permission of surrender, we have fulfillment, which is this space where there's this inevitable rate of you being vulnerable due to the fact of you being revealed, because you're being authentic, and finally you're being perceived as your true self because you're showing up, daring to be seen, right? Which is the fulfillment. However, there's this rate of you needing to keep the status quo. Yeah, but you in flow, which a lot of times comes without rules. It's trust. It's guide. So what am I talking about? A lot of the energies that I've been processing, y'all, that I've been feeling, connecting with, thank you, I'll correct that, spirit. Energies that have been attempting to connect with me. I've been recognizing that there's this rate of leeching in lieu of detecting. Wanting to gain access, you know, by any means necessary, might I add. And like I said, it's just unfortunate. Thank you to my benevolent ancestors who are here with me, of the highest light, as I am assigned, and I align to my higher self, all clarity in my wealth. Thank you to Archangel Michael for cloaking, shielding, protecting me, blocking my auric field from any and all interferences, intentions, thought processes, and projections being sent my way at this time. May you mute, and make any and all monitoring spirits go blind. Thank you to the Most High for allowing me to be a clear channel without confusion, interruptions, or any type of aloof energy. Because I'm a clear channel for you. Aligned and designed to share our race of truth. Abracadabra, make it so. I say Asheo. I say it's unfortunate because a lot of the times people have this idea of going towards what they believe is, or deemed to be, weaker than them. Just because it's the popular thing to do. It sucks that you can't be yourself. A lot of the times people don't show up as themselves because they decide that who they would like to be won't be accepted. And because you dare to be accepted, you are now an offense. And just because you decided to take offense to my action doesn't mean that I'm an offender. So it's this rate of, one, being able to be in this rate of self-love. Like I said, I just opened up the deck. Fulfillment. One, being able to be at this rate of fulfillment and whole within their energy, recognizing how beautiful it is to be in acceptance of self. That's what aligns you to the truth of who it is that you are and what it is that you're doing. A lot of people just repeat shit on repetition because of how they aren't being willing to be at this rate of acceptance. These people went back so far, y'all, as me to be in this energy of sadness due to the fact that my babies had transitioned. Because obviously that has to be a crazy, crazy thing. It's like, how would you ever be able to get past that? If I bring that energy back up, that's a pain that I could be able to stick you with. And what I recognize is that, sheesh, they need you to be the emotion that they're in order for them to transfer the energy. So there's this desire to have this transference of energy. And it's like, well, shit, what is my energy? That they want to wear it so much, but yet they speak about it so badly. And how can that concept be something that's satiated in the same sentence? How can I be so diabolical, so distasteful, so not of your God, but at the same time, you know, be in representation of something that is desirable, so much so that it's obsessed for, that you would go to strong and extreme lengths to be able to possess it. That's the rate that you have to be at with yourself and recognizing who it is that you are. A lot of the times, if you don't believe what it is that you... I'm listening to this song. I'm built this way, can't change me now. That's what it is. When you recognize that you... Some people be birthed from a bloodline. And then some people birthed a bloodline. "606. It be like that. Yeah. Meant to you, you was meant to be strong. Differences are defects, they are designs. Stop trying to be the way you were born to shine." Listen, Spirit wants you to be at a rate at this point. Not wasting your time. Constantly wanting to convince yourself that you need to do or be or have. Just say no. You can't have my energy. And it come with a cost coming over here playing in my face. Right? And we don't got to do a whole lot of talking because it's like sometimes that be a waste as well. People be completely aware, coherent about the actions that they've taken. I'm aware of the people who wanted to basically have me at this rate of not attracting abundance due to the fact that they need me to be in some distasteful energy that isn't mine. It's reunions that are happening with people right now. Some of them are each time I go to say something, I'm hearing Spirit say, yeah. Some of them are to instigate rates of fear and toxicity. They want you to go back to old patterns. They want you to be at this rate of, like I said, trauma bond. They need you to be at this rate of allowing something in to have access to you because of the limitations that they perceived in their illusion, and they're extremely discomfortable. They're extremely anxious and they're in discomfort to your comfort zone, right? They want you to continue to overthink and allow yourself to be unconditionally connected to something that isn't necessary. Spirit is telling you to trust divine time at this point. You're exactly where you're meant to be at. This isn't like a goodwill scheme. Somebody knows it. Your energy feels off today. It's because that people are doing something that they don't need to be. Release